Hey there everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of Why I Think. Last week we talked about how Solo, a Star Wars story, could fail. This week we're going to talk about why I think Get Out doesn't need to win any Oscars. My first reason for this is because the movie is already massively successful. The movie has a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. This movie accomplished the impossible. It came out in February and continued a conversation throughout the entire year and actually managed to snag some Academy Award nominations. And this isn't like sound mixing or sound editing nominations. These are some big, heavy-hitting categories that this movie got nominated for. We have Best Picture, Best Actor for Daniel Kaluuya, Best Director for Jordan Peele, and Best Original Screenplay also for Jordan Peele. This movie accomplished the impossible. It came out at the earliest time of the year and managed to get some Academy Award nominations all the way the next year in January. This movie would have been out for a full year by the time the Oscars actually take place. And that is incredible to see this movie carry such a huge conversation throughout the entire year. We also saw a movie called Detroit that came out in August and managed to capture nobody. That movie got shut out of the nominations completely, and we see nothing for that movie. So that just should show you how difficult it is to carry a conversation throughout the entire year to get all the way to the nomination stage and get some Academy Award nominations. We also saw Dunkirk do this. It's not unheard of, but it's extremely rare, and to see Get Out do that, that's win enough in my opinion. My second reason for why Get Out doesn't need to win any Oscars is because nominations are the win. Jumping off of last point, these nominations are huge, and to see a black director get recognized is incredible, and to see a black actor get recognized is incredible. To see this man's work get recognized is awesome. Usually with the Oscars we see white people get more nominations than black people. It's just a fact and it's unfortunate, but with Get Out, the conversation is starting to change, especially this year. We have a black director in the category, and we have a black actor. 2 black actors in the acting category, which is very great. And we also have a woman in the directing category, which is also great. But Get Out's nominations, in my opinion, are the win. We don't need to see the movie win for that reason. It's already a huge success. My third reason for why Get Out doesn't need to win any Oscars is because careers have already been made from one low-budget movie. We now have Jordan Peele and Daniel Kaluuya as A-list Hollywood stars. Daniel Kaluuya is going to be in the upcoming Black Panther movie, and Jordan Peele, it's unknown what his next gig will be, but he's definitely going to get work after this. And the second that either of them make a movie in the future, it's immediately going to be up for Academy Award nominations and wins. So careers have already been made here, and we don't need to see their work awarded immediately. Sometimes the Oscars can be a bit political. Sometimes when you have the acting category, let's take example. A lot of people are talking about Timothée Chalamet or Gary Oldman getting the win. Timothée Chalamet is a very new actor, and he's very young, and he'll definitely win at some point, but Gary Oldman has been a veteran for years, and he hasn't won yet, so we'll definitely see Gary Oldman win. For the directing category, sure, you can argue that any of those directors deserve to take home the win, but Guillermo del Toro has been working a lot longer than Jordan Peele, and Guillermo del Toro will probably get the win. My fourth reason for why I think Get Out doesn't need to win any Oscars is because this is Peele's first movie. I can't hammer in this point enough. This is his first movie that he's ever done. And to see the movie get 4 nominations in huge categories, it's a huge win for him. And this movie wasn't extremely expensive. It wasn't extremely hyped up. It wasn't marketed that great. And it came out and just took everything over, had 100% for a very long time, and it only went down to 99. That's saying something. And to see this for his first movie, he's bound to win at some point. We just don't need to give him the gold just yet. But it'll come, and it'll be great when it does. He will win at some point, mark my words, as well as Daniel Kaluuya. My final reason for why Get Out doesn't need to win any Oscars is because the conversation has changed. We've seen Hollywood take a huge change lately in terms of the sexual assault allegations and the Oscars So White movement. The conversation has been changed. So to see Peele and Gerwig nominated is something new, and it'll change forever. We will always see a person of color or a woman be in the directing category for years to come now. And while it would be very nice to see a person of color or woman win the directing award this year, there's a case to be made that some of these movies could be better than Get Out or Lady Bird. Specifically Get Out, though, I think Get Out is a great movie. It is on my top 10 list. This video wasn't made strictly because I don't want Get Out to win any awards. I would love to see Get Out win. Are you kidding? I just think that nominations, it's just icing on top of an already really good cake. We already have a great movie with huge box office success, with a great critical reception and a tremendous audience love. Oscars, to add to this already really great movie, is just more. It's just more. Hollywood is all about money, and to an extent, this award show is about money. They want to award the smaller movies that don't get a lot of buzz, like Three Billboards, like The Shape of Water, like Call Me By Your Name, like Darkest Hour. These movies would have a hard time finding an audience if they didn't get these nominations. So they award the smaller movies the nominations and the wins because they want more people to go out and see these great movies. These studios spill so much money to get these movies noticed and recognized by the Academy. And to see Get Out, a movie that came out in the second month of 2017, be recognized in the first month of 2018, that's saying something all on its own. And I think forever now, Jordan Peele and Daniel Kaluuya will be household names and Oscar favorites, in my honest opinion. Of course, it would be great to see Get Out win these Oscars. I'm not going to deny that, and I don't think you will either. Get Out should win Oscars, but I don't think it needs to because it's already a box office hit. It's already critically received very well, and it's already loved by audiences, and it's a classic already. It's a great movie, and it will be forever. So that's why I think Get Out doesn't need to win any Oscars. What do you guys think? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. I don't mean to start a huge political debate or a race debate. That's not what this is. It's just me talking about why this movie is already good on its own. It doesn't need to win Oscars to solidify that. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.